crown? We'll find out. Sue Thacker leads off in the finale with a full pull, and I mean a full pull.
Well, when you're going to make a pull, you better pull it enough to get on the other side rather than go through the nose.
Diane was talking between matches to little Mona, offering him some words of advice on their bowling. She's a nice little young bowler, Diane.
That she is.
Great little future in front of her, 18 years of age.
I said, you can't feel bad. I said, I'm sitting here pouting. I wished I was bowling, and you were out there bowling, and you got a shot at the finals, so don't get down on yourself.
The finals will be at LaRue at 1:30 on that Saturday, the 19th.
Here's our queen, Pam Sears, a three-step approach bowler.
And for 3 steps, she rolls the ball very well.
Doesn't she, though? We have contrast in styles. Sue Thacker, more of a direct bowler, powerhouse bowler. Pam, who throws the bender. Not too much of a bender, but more so than Sue. Notice she takes 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Rudy a la Fassel out there. And brings them back. That's tough. I never could bowl 3 steps. I don't know how Rudy did it for all these years and how Pam does it.
And people that bowl with 3 steps swear it feels so comfortable and natural, and it's beyond me how it does. But if it works, do it.
There's nothing in the book that says you have to take 4 or 5.
No, they suggest that, but you adapt. That's what's neat about bowling. You adapt it to your own individual ways.
No, there's 3, 4, 5 steps. I bowl with Stan Gifford, took 8 steps.
Well, Mark Roth out on the tour will take anywhere from 6 to 9. So
That's right.
I saw him one day on the tour. That's right. I think he took something like 9 steps. I thought, my goodness, what's he doing out there?
He rolls the ball fast, but if he wants it faster, he takes more steps. Really gets into it.
4-7 for Pam.
Cross lane. Good cover. When they have the finals over at LaRue, instead of bowling, the 3 games qualifying that we do through qualifiers, they'll be bowling 5 games.
5-game block. Sue says that is not what I wanted.
And she got away with getting a lot of pin count.
That's the Lawrence Wilkes setup down there.
The one man
and a two.
One-y and a two-y.
This should be a fairly easy spare for Sue.
There it is. So we have an even match. Even the Stephen are with us again.
Oh, they are.
And I would imagine, Diane, before the match is over, Nip and Tuck will be with us, too.
Well, we have Roger Grant in the crowd, too. He's quite a bowler.
Mount Healthy Lanes, that's where we are today. Stumps next Sunday, qualify next Saturday at Glenmore. There's that pull again, and there is the old 310. But we've looked at that quite often today.
Well, Susan on that left-hand lane, she's very fast.
A lot of times it's subconscious, but we've got the long ball returns here, and a lot of bowlers seem to have that problem with the long ball returns. They're subconscious of it, and they know it's there, so you want to get away from it. And it'll psych you out sometimes. A little too heavy on the 3.
Now, usually, to me, I would never mind it on the right side. It's the left side, particularly if I had to shoot the 10, I'd be kicking that.
It's exciting, yes. I've heard it clunk a few times today.
Pam Sears, 3 steps, coming in high, and there it is again.
There's that little baby split again. Well, we are even here. They're leaving the exact same things down there.
What happened to the strike brigade?
We lost it for a while.
Next frame we're going to start, I got a feeling. Got to regroup here in a hurry.
Well, Sue failed on her attempt at this one. Mona shot it. Let's see what Pam can do with it.
She's got to get it up.
All right. She said, I'll bring that little rascal back with me.
She let out a sigh of relief after she made that.
Now, remember that one. That could be the difference in the match. The third frame 310 conversion could make the difference in this match. We'll put a big circle down there. Remember that, Sam. That could be the winner. Who knows?
She rolled the ball good. Rolled the ball real well that time.
I know there are some X's in those balls. Still looking for the first one.
We'll see some here pretty soon. That's why it's so important, if you're not getting your strikes, to cover the spares.
Those spares.
Well, Pam's leading by 10 in the third, 55 to 45 by 10.
Look out.
Oh. She gave it a karate kick right there.
Oh, I knew she had it when it went down. I could tell.
That's the only way you knew it, Sam, and that's the only way she knew it, too. Huh. Sue says, by golly, I can't get one either.
And I think they're trying just a little bit too hard, I believe.
Well, when it's for all the marbles and you're trying to be the queen, it's a little nerve-wracking.
What is it, 275?
275 is the winner.
Rainbow? Yeah.
Not bad for Christmas time.
That'll be Christmas money. Get a bowling ball to get out and practice your BPA lane.
Well, at the end of 4, we have 10 pins separating the two, and Sue right here is trailing. So this will be a decisive delivery right here. I got a feeling right now this is our first X of the match.
Let's see if she can correct and not pull this time.
On the Brooklyn side, too. No.
Almost.
Well, it's still wheeling around on up. Not quite. Isn't that strange? She has delivered every ball over here, I think, has been a Brooklyn side.
She's raising up at the foul line. And anytime you do that, your arm swing's automatically going to follow across your body, and she's going to miss her target.
The 3-pin.
She covers this one.
Right there. So before Pam gets up, let's take this little breather right here. Well, after that bit of refreshment, Beauty Delight, of course, Pam says, let's start padding our lead.
She would love to have a double here.
Bad count.
Yeah, she was hoping it would come up the hill a little bit more than it did. She got more than half, not much more.
There's that bucket again.
Well, in the qualifier here, Vi McKinney, that shot 625. She gets 40. Madeline Kivett hit 614 for 35. Nancy Fears, 613. I look down the list here and I see Diane Felton, 580 over here for $18 even.
I need a few more spare conversions and a lot more strikes, Sam.
Is that right?
I'm cashing, but it's not good enough.
That was a good shot by Pam Sears to bring that bucket back, that 2-4-5-8. That is a difficult spare. And there you can see it at home, what it looks like.
It's 7-pin spread, 71 to 64. Pam's on top by 7.
That's a good shot.
Oh, she knew that one went. It left her fingertips. There, finally, it took us half the match to get the first strike. Maybe this will be a sign for Sue. Well, she better do it. Let's put it that way. Nope, she's still fighting them.
A little high.
Sue says, by golly, I can't figure this out. Well, looking back at match 2, which she won over Wallace Stoynee, she only had 1, 2, 3 strikes then, didn't she?
3 strikes,
yeah.
right.
And they were on the right lane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think she's going to get off the corner on number 5. She's too much outside, really.
Right.
Let's see if she can make that correction now. She has yet to come over on that 1-3 pocket on this lane. Invariably, it's 1-2.
She did it again.
Well, golly, she said, I'm going to get one over here yet.
I'm determined to make it work there.
They count on either side, though.
That's true. They look the same on paper.
Well, an opportunity to get the first double of the match is our queen, Pam Sears.
It's a good shot.
Oh,
That was a cruncher.
Right. She rolled that ball real good. You could tell the minute the ball left her hand.
she's got it dialed in now. She's got $1 million smile for that double, I tell you. That'll loosen her up.
So she's got one leg on that, retaining that 275 for another week. And that crown. She said she got a crown in her leagues this week. Presented her with a crown.
Oh, that's nice.
Uh-huh.
Makes you feel good.
Oh, she is coming on strong.
That's what I like to see, X's. They count up faster.
Well, we had nothing but spares for the first half. We're going to have nothing but X's in the second half.
Well, right now, Pam's up by 19 with a double, and Susan's working on a strike.
Susan needs a double right here. Baby split again.
You know, we must have had about a half dozen of the 310 variety today.
They've been executing it fairly well.
That's 6 of them, that's right.
Half dozen. That's 6.
6, that's right. Unless it's a baker's dozen.
Oh, wow. And I think we've converted it half, 3
That ball
times.
won't fit through there. I knew it wouldn't.
Sometimes I've seen the ball go between the two.
I have too, Di, I'll tell you.
Susan needs to make a charge right here.
Yeah, this is her
They have a shot.
9th frame, and she's going to have a shot. She better get that strike right now
She
on
can
this
go out,
lane.
go out for 202.
By golly, and she got it in the Cincinnati side. All right, now it's going to be interesting. I think right here, Pam can almost solidify matters if she hammers another one, Sam.
Yeah, this could be the pay ball right here. This is a big frame.
It's in the right direction, but there it is again, number 7.
This could be a big mark right here.
Can she do it again? We'll find out. Uno momento. She set it up before, brought it back. Well,
Boy, they're acting like pros out there today, aren't they, on that shot?
she will get her marksmanship medal today.
She's up by 27 in the 8th, 169 to 142. She gets a spare and a good count, she'll lock it up. Or even a strike's the best count, too, I think.
Yeah, that can lock it up quickly.
It's a whole lot easier on your body, too, just throwing one ball a shot. Watch out.
That's the way to do it right there.
That is the end of the line.
So, for the second consecutive week, Pam Sears will leave the premises with $275. That makes it mighty nice. Well, that's nice anytime, but at this time of the year when you're out doing your Christmas shopping, and well, that's nice to have.
Buy lots of nice goodies.
I wanted that 5-7 to see if she could make the other side.
Well, she made it last week over at Old
That's
Center
right,
Lane.
she did, didn't she? 209 with a fill, but it's already her match.
Yeah, you can get your Christmas present early. Nice bowling ball, bag, shoes. That'll work out real nice.
And practice, practice, practice.
Boy, certainly.
There she is, queen for another week. Ah, she gets a handshake from Mr. Stoiney.
That's right.
Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith, is he like?
It's a whole lot easier.
Let's see if Sue can go all the way.
Oops.
The 5-pin, but she can wind up with a 182 with a cover here and then tack 10 more on. But next week, before we make our presentation, Y. McKinney, Kathy Lightfoot, Diana Combs, and Pam Sears at Stumps, qualifying at Glenmore next Saturday at 9:30. There's the 5-pin brought back for 162. A strike will give her 182, but Pam Sears solidified matters with that turkey. Came at the opportune time, this being Thanksgiving week.
That's right.
Gobble, gobble, huh?
Gobble, gobble.
182, Sue. 181. There it is, and we'll be right back after this. Many years ago, there was a program called Queen for a Day. The MC was Jack Bailey. Well, here we are, Queen for a week, the second straight week. Pam Sears, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, she's loving every minute of it. It's a long time since I had this kind of money in my hand, and it doesn't belong to me. Number one for our number 4 bowler, and she did an excellent job. Her first appearance ever on television. Betty, a check for $60, and this will come in mighty handy this time of the year. Moo Moo, you did all right, and you just ran into a little split trouble. 8-10 jumped up at the wrong time.
Oh, yes.
But what are you going to do? A check for $100? This will come in handy for Christmas.
Christmas!
Christmas is right. All right, runner-up in the number 3 spot, Sue. We just had problems on this one lane, the old politis on number 5. But this won't hurt. Well, a check for $150.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
And you, Pam, by golly, for the second consecutive week, $275. And at this time of the year, you can go out and buy those bowling balls, shoes, and bags for all your friends and family. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right. And she'll be back next week to do it once again. Before we say goodbye, making her first appearance of the year, and this gal is quite a bowler in her right, was on the professional tour. She can offer a lot of words of wisdom to bowlers. Diane Felton. And Di, good to see you back again.
Thank you very much. It was a joy being here today.
I understand you have one little bowler and 2 bowlers, counting yourself in the family, but we're going to have another little bowler in the family.
Oh, yes. In March. We're
In
going
March?
to try again. It'll be a whole bowling family.
The first one was a little girl,
Right, little girl. She's 17 and a half months.
and this is going to be a little boy.
I don't know what it's going. I hope it's only 1. There's a possibility of 2, and I don't know.
It may be 2 or 3, you never know.
Don't say that, please.
All right. Di, wonderful to have you with us.
Thank you very much, Jack.
And you gals, you did an excellent job, and what I love to see are all these new faces coming along, and we'll see all of you back again, I know, also in the finals. We'll see you next week, Pam, when you're defending your title again at Stumps, qualifying at Glenmore. Wonderful time here, wonderful audience. Good afternoon from Mount Healthy Lanes.
The 3rd annual Queen of Bowling has been brought to you in part by the Hudepohl Brewing Company, the pride of Cincinnati brewing tradition.